Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. And one of the big questions is will this Rey Star Wars movie even get made? Pretty good question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because based on what we know, this movie is on hold. Now, we must flash back about 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been 10 years since The Force Awakens actually came out. I saw that movie and I was very, very disappointed in that movie. It's really the best out of those three movies. They're not good. But I was like, this Rey character, man, no struggles whatsoever. All of a sudden, she can just use the Force. She beat Kylo Ren, who is a Skywalker. She had no troubles whatsoever. She had no character arc whatsoever. She is one of the worst female characters in Star Wars history to me. Actually, it's one of the worst characters overall to me. And she's supposed to be the star going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You as a woman, what did you think of the Rey character?
I just feel like it's impossible for her suddenly she can just without any training, she can beat anyone. I mean, okay, in her character, she has potential to be a Jedi. She has that ability.
Yeah.
But in the movie, it doesn't really show how she was trained.
She didn't get any training.
Yeah, it's
no training.
mean, in Luke
struggled.
Yeah.
He got his hand chopped off.
Yeah, he has the ability, but he still need training from Master Jedi.
Yeah, but
Master Yoda. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Yoda and Obi-Wan, but with her, she didn't. Remember, in the Force Awakens, she actually did a Jedi mind trick on a stormtrooper. Nobody taught her how to do it. She really not even. She thought the Force and the Jedi were like a myth. She thought Luke Skywalker was a myth. But anyway, Daisy Ridley now has said this. She says she pays no attention to negative criticisms of Rey's character. I cannot change the way that some men see women. Now, I asked you about that because you're not a man. There are a lot of people, including women, that are very, very critical of the Rey character. And when it got to The Last Jedi, I really did not like what they did to Luke and the way she treated Luke.
Mm-hmm.
They had her beat Luke. Remember that little stick fight? He was down on his butt. I was like, really? Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master? He is the son of Anakin, the chosen one? And they did that to him? It was a travesty.
Yeah. Even Anakin, I mean, he has
the most potential out of anybody ever.
Yes, but he still need training.
Yeah. Yeah. And remember, he lost to Count Dooku. He got his arm chopped off to Count Dooku. He had real struggles. She had none. She had none whatsoever. She's a Palpatine. I mean, think of this, man. I was really mad at the end of Rise of Palpatine. I'm not calling it Rise of Skywalker. She stole the Skywalker name. Just stole it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shouldn't be happening. But right here it says Star Wars franchise Rey actor Daisy Ridley has revealed that she pays little attention to the more aggressive criticisms of her character because she accepts that she, quote, cannot change the way that some men look at women. This is kind of crazy right here. Okay. Now they're talking about her going on to do the Rey movie. I'm not going to really go over that, but right down here, I believe it's right here. It says here, following the admission from Ridley that the spotlight felt less intimidating this time around, thanks to her experience having handled press tour duties for the sequel trilogy, the actor was eventually asked by Golan, quote, the way that some fans received Rey was very violent. in this sense, the term is referring to violently negative emotions rather than an actual physical actions. Did you ever have that feeling? In turn, Ridley asserted, no. I think that certain people have expressed negativity, but I don't give it much attention. She should have left it right there. But then she goes on, because it doesn't really concern me, she added. I cannot change the way that some men look at women. That's unfortunately how society functions. And then overall, I have been very well received. I made the choice to, I don't know why it has two there, to concentrate on the positive. Now, I've never been critical of Daisy Ridley. I don't blame her whatsoever for the Rey character. Mm-hmm. But it's way more than just men. Way more than just men. Women that love Star Wars, they grew up with Star Wars, they like Padme, they love Princess Leia. This character here is not even the same conversation as those two characters.
No, because it seems like it doesn't align with, I should say, it doesn't really make sense. It seems like she suddenly has the power to fight. It seems like the Matrix thing, like somebody just download.
That's why they called it The Force Awakens. Because the Force literally awakens in her. And she goes out there and she's able to do all this stuff that nobody in Star Wars is able to do. That's why I say she had no struggles.
Yeah,
she had no character arc.
It's like the Matrix thing, like Keanu Reeves. They download the martial arts stuff, and that just doesn't really work in Star Wars.
Yeah, like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix says, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And Rey is basically like, I'm a Jedi now. That's what it was. It's ridiculous. I mean, the lightsaber fights were awful, by the way. Now, granted, Kylo Ren in that first movie, he was injured because, remember, he got shot by Chewbacca. But still, no way in the world should she have been able to defeat him. Just awful, man. I mean, did Disney actually tell her to say this? Men, the way some men look at women. No, there's a bunch of female characters that I like. I love Sarah Connor, Terminator.
Yeah. It just seems like her character, if she has some struggle and
she never had an obstacle. Yeah, she had never had an obstacle to overcome.
Yeah, and if she fall and then rise again, there might be some interesting in her character.
Yeah. But it just didn't exist, man. Disappointed in this comment right here, man, because this is definitely an attack on men. What's going to be the excuse in case this Rey movie actually comes out and it bombs? Because I believe that Rey movie is going to bomb badly. So that's all I got to say, guys. We'll be back on Monday with another video. Till then, be safe.
Goodbye.